Welcome back to the 15-to-1 tyre shootout with a sealant test. I'm going to put Bilt Hamber Surfex HD, these Quivr Pineapple, and the sealants are Quivr Seal and Nighthawk MAC, the multi-application ceramic. Within that, I kind of messed up what I should have done. I put Bilt Hamber with Quivr and I put Quivr with Nighthawk. But that's okay, they will still work. Once again, 150 ml of water, 10 ml of chemical, 5 ml of incredible suds, and I'm just pouring in some of the 0.686 liquid just to have on my testing. Then I'm going to get myself some 10 milliliters of Quivr. So after putting it in, I get a pH of 11. Then I'm just going to put the incredible suds in, give it a quick mix, like you do, just to make sure it's kind of incorporated, which is a preference for me. Then I'm going to put the pH tester back in, and I get approximately 10.8. After measuring that, going back in, and I mark up my bottle, which I've got to mark up on this one, being the Quivr Pineapple All. Put that in, and on to the next phase. Let's get the Bilt Hamber in. Surfex HD is one I've wanted to test for something for definite. Obviously this is a APC, and I wanted to try that kind of APC in the testing. It's always done fairly well at tire and wheel cleaning, but it's always used at a much higher ratio. So back out with the 10 milliliters. Then I'm going to put my pH meter in just to see exactly where we are. It's about 6.9. In the regular solution, goes up to about 7.2. Then I'm just going to put the chemical in and see where it goes to. I think this is a little bit stronger than you think. It certainly was a little stronger than I thought it would be. Comes up at 11.7, which isn't far off where IXF was. I put in the incredible suds, so everything's kind of similar. I also am going to make sure I get a nice return on foam so it holds well when I foam it up with the brush. I only get 11.6 when I put it back in, which is a fair number to me. Incredible Suds once again isn't acidic, it's just lower in pH itself. So let's move on. To the cleaning. Here's the wheel just before starting, and now I'm just going to zoom in. I'll show you the two brushes this time. Well done. Unfortunately, I got the Bilt Hamber on the right and the Quivr on the left, but it is what it is. I'm going to spray it on and go straight ahead with this. And then the same on the other side, I'm going to spray that on with the MAC, with the IXF, and no, not IXF, with the Quivr. And then I'm going to give it about 60 seconds. Oh no, I've decided it's maybe got a little drier than it should have, so I'm actually going to put some more chemical on, and then I'm going to wash it down with some water. It had its minute and it's getting washed off. It certainly does something. I would once again have said the Bilt Hamber looks like it got a little browner and a little more brown off, because I could see that on the floor. I'm going to spray over and just agitate, make sure I'm just giving this the relevant foaming, and that foam will always last a little bit longer. And on the right side, you'll see that slightly browning up, and on the left, spraying on again, and I'm doing exactly the same thing, except this time it's pineapple. Like I said, it's on the wrong side, but it doesn't really matter as long as I get it on there. And I'm going to spray off the right side, spraying off the brushes first, and then spraying off the right side, just so I can get that off, because it's had plenty of time. Then I'm going to spray off the left side, and hopefully after that 30-second pause, just trying to give enough time from cleaning versus not cleaning. And to me it looks pretty good for where it was. Of course, quick beads again on the center section, because I want it to be easy to clean the center anyway. Just give that, 20-30 seconds, and then wash off, and you can see it beads up nicely. Then just pull the APCs out of the way and bring over the pet dryer. This is a heated dryer, so it dries off the rubber much better than just regular air. Is it warm? It's not too cold. I think it's in the 80s, 75, 80 here in NJ. But I'm going to dry with that because that just makes more sense. And then you can actually see the rubber itself. And it does a pretty good job, actually, considering what I paid for it and what you can pay for something a bit more. To me, the rubber is a little bit cleaner on the right, but I might be affected by the pH number and visually. Nighthawk's on the left, Quivr Seal on the right. So multi-application for Nighthawk and Quivr Seal is the same thing. They both advertise they're usable on rubber. Look at me having a trouble using the sprayer. I think I had to go and get another one. Typical pull-out sprayer that doesn't work. Anyway, come back out, and I nearly get a spray on the tire, but I realise that, let's just apply it on with a rag, because I want to know how much is going on and where it is. And it does pull off some dirt rubbing it on, but the amount of dirt that's on there from the Quivr side, in terms of the Quivr Sealant side, where I use Bilt Hamber, is nowhere near as much as when I put the MAC on. I'm doing 2 coats of both, which to me thought was the best option at the time. The Quivr one seems to have completely disappeared into the tire itself. Looking on the video, I think it looks shinier on the day, but I'm just wiping on the MAC now. One thing I know is it was blacker, and maybe because Quivr was to the magnitude of 10 in terms of not as strong a cleaner. You can certainly see that is much blacker in terms of what's on the cloth, but also it looks slightly shinier on the wheel. I sprayed plenty on the rag, and I'm applying again just to make sure. I feel that I put plenty on, and it should be good. And I'm going to do the same on the MAC side. Once again, I feel, I put it on, it's good. And it should be good. And you can see it, as it goes on, it's a little bit shinier. I think that's just the product itself. It has its tendency. This is a shot from a bit later. They actually both look like a very matte finish. And to me, on the left side, the MAC or Nighthawk's multi-application sealant looked very slightly shinier in person. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment below. Until the next part.